friends, and welcome to the start of another reading vlog. So I know I haven't done a vlog in a while. I'm really bad at vlogs, but I am wanting to do one right now, and I'm hoping that it'll push me to read as well, just because I really need to read. Like, I just finished a book that took me 2 months to finish. Not joking with you. And part of it is because my husband's not playing video games right now, which also puts a damper on my reading, but it's okay. We will persevere. And basically, this is going to be a vlog of finishing some books that I have open right now on my currently reading list, and then starting one that I really want to start. Also, I'm hoping that because this other one that I haven't started yet is pretty light and should be pretty quick to read, so I'm hoping that I can get through that. But I've also got all kinds of stuff as usual to do on the weekend, and it is actually Saturday afternoon, so I had a bunch of stuff to do this morning. I'm finishing up putting things away, and then we'll go about the day. So the books we're going to be reading, the first one to finish is Secrets of Azoria by Christina Macari. This one I have 10 chapters left, so I'm really hoping that I can finish this actually today, if at all possible. And then the next book is When Money Destroys Nations by Philip Haslam. This is the nonfiction that I've been reading. Now, I'm not guaranteeing that I'm gonna finish this one, but I'm at least gonna get close to finishing it. My problem with nonfiction is I don't like to read more than 1 or 2 chapters a day, just because I want to sit and let it dive in. So this one probably won't get finished, but we're gonna try. And then the book that I want to start is Problematic Summer Romance by Allie Hazelwood. Yes, I know it's not summer, but I really want to get to this one, so we're gonna hopefully start it in this vlog. So those are the books. Hopefully finish at least one of them, if not 2. I would love that. And I'll bring you along for other exciting things. Okay, friends, so I have put all my produce away, all cleaned and everything from the grocery store. I made me a dopamine smoothie. This consists, I better wait because of my dog. Are you done? Are you? That's enough. He's just over there barking. My husband came home and then left again. Yeah, my husband has to move a camera for hunting. So he came home because he went somewhere else first, but they were closed. And then he came home to get a dopamine smoothie that I made him. Some shotguns just in case they find some squirrels. And then to move a camera for deer season, because deer season starts on Wednesday, I guess. So, but anyway, this dopamine smoothie has got spinach, Greek yogurt, blueberries, banana, almond milk, pumpkin seeds, almond butter, and cinnamon, and a scoop of any whey protein. I use the protein called Be Well. There's literally like no ingredients in it, which is what I like. It is grass-fed protein powder. And there's literally beef protein isolate, vanilla bean powder, and monk fruit extract. That is literally what I use. But now I'm going to be making some persimmon pudding. It's one of my husband's favorite desserts. So I got the family recipe and I'm going to make it, and hopefully it turns out good. And then once I put it in the oven, my plan is to read a little bit. So I'll check in later. Okay, so I read a good amount of my 10 chapters left. I think I don't know. I'm not to page 300 yet, but I'm almost there. I have technically 2 more chapters to read until I get to page 300, but I'm on chapter 29. But I need to go do a couple things in the kitchen before I sit down and read some more. And my husband and I are going to go to Hope Heritage Days probably in a little bit. So we're gonna walk around there. I'll probably grab a new reef if there's a reef stand somewhere. And then, I don't know what else we're gonna get into today. But I did get my persimmon pudding done, so I want to show you guys that. So this is the persimmon pudding. And oh my gosh, it is going to be so good. So I'm letting it fully cool. Probably be another probably a couple hours, 2 or 3 hours until it's fully cool. And then I am going to put it in the fridge. But you see, nice little crispy edges. And then I've got to ask my husband if he wants the sauce to go with it or if he just wants the persimmon pudding. So we will see. But this is what we're going to have for dessert. Okay. Good morning, friends. So yesterday we went to Hope Heritage Days and I got 2 wreaths. One of them is going to be put up for like after Christmas or whatever because it is like a dog wreath. And it's super, super cute. But I did get this new fall one. Let me show you. And there it is. I just love these like tulle kind of wreaths. I think they're just super, super cute. And because they're not like viney, they're less messy. So I've been working on transitioning to all of these. So next year when we go, I got to get another Christmas one. And after that, I will have all my wreaths until they fall apart or I want new ones. So everybody, we've got lots of cooking to do today. Usually Sundays are my cooking day for getting meals ready for the week and all that stuff. But my husband is smoking a pulled pork today and we're having it with some friends this evening. So, and it's going to be a Mexican pulled pork. So I have to make corn tortillas. You're probably asking, Michelle, why are you making corn tortillas? Why didn't you just buy them? Wouldn't it be easier? Well, yes, it would be easier, but they also have a ton of ingredients in them. You know what ingredients are in my corn tortillas? Salt, corn flour, and water. That's it. And it's organic corn flour. So, and it doesn't really take that long. So that's what I'll be doing. I'm also got to make naan for tomorrow's dinner. We're having buttered chicken. So that will be a thing as well. And then I've got to make our meals for the week. So I'm making Dalton arroz con pollo for the week, and I'm going to just do a taco bowl. Because I'm also getting lunch with a friend on Thursday, and I'm off on Friday, so I can find whatever. So I just need lunch for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So that'll be what I'm doing. I will probably be watching some YouTube videos as well while I do that because I love to watch like Tucker Carlson. And currently I'm watching Jordan Peterson's interview with Charlie Kirk. So I will be doing that while I cook. But I will try to remember to give you guys updates. And I hope to be throwing in some reading today as well. Hi guys, here's my check-in. So on my current book, it is Monday. I didn't get to read a whole lot yesterday at all. I think I got to read 1 chapter in my Bible. That was it. That's all I got to read. It was just super, super busy, and we went over to a friend's house and had dinner and watched some football. But I got to read 1 chapter today in my one book, my fiction book that I'm reading. So I've got 5 or 6 chapters left. So the plan tonight is to read hopefully the rest of it. I would really like to finish it tonight so I could start a different book. We'll see. But I also need to read my nonfiction. So we're doing on that. But also, I have kind of like a little mini book haul. I wanted to show you guys what I've recently got in. So, First is the new book in Holly Black's series, Book of Night, and that is Thief of Night. And this I got this last week because it came out last week, so I was super excited. And then I also got some other books that I think are going to be very, very interesting. They're all fiction, but they have like meanings to it that you can pull from and learn from. But they all have like a totalitarian style government. So I thought it would be really interesting to get to read these because they are sort of classics. One of them I read in high school, and to be quite honest, I absolutely hated the book, but I was also younger. So I'm hoping that with me reading it again, I will actually understand it better this time. But that's George Orwell's 1984. So I got that one. And then I also got Arthur Koestler's Darkness at Noon. So this one's really interesting. This takes place in Russia, and the main character is in prison, and then it goes through that. And then the last one is called Brave New World by Aldous Huxley. This one is super thin, but this is also a fictional totalitarian world, but I wanted to read this. I then got 3 more books today. That's why I wanted to show you guys. So the first one is actually they're all fiction, but this one is a romantasy, and it's absolutely gorgeous. And it is Spellcaster by Jamin Eve. Edges. Love them. But this is basically romantasy, and it takes place at a school, and this guy gets really interested in her, but she's not interested in him, but also has like but eventually like starts to get obsessed kind of thing. So something's pulling her to this guy. And apparently there is like a mysterious plot or whatever. So I'm super, super excited to pick this up. Then I got 2 classics, and I've been meaning to get these for a while now. I'm super, super happy that I get to have them on my shelf. But the first one is Paradise Lost by John Milton. And this is the Penguin. It's a Penguin Classics print. And this is just a classic. To be quite honest, I completely forget what it is about, but I think it has something to do with heaven and hell. But yes, I wanted to have this on my shelf and read it. So I do plan to read this probably sooner rather than later, as well. And then the last one is The Divine Comedy by Dante. And this one's pretty thick, but it's got Inferno, Purgatorio, and Paradiso. So basically it's him in hell, going to purgatory, and then going to paradise. And it is his little epic to go through. And so people have said that this is a definite read. Like, you need to read The Divine Comedy. And so I wanted to have it on my shelf, and I want to read it. So I will be picking this up at some point too. But those are the books that I recently got in. Thank you for coming to my mini book haul, and I will check in with you guys later on another update with my book. Little Kai Cam. Look at the pretty bumpers. Say hi, Kai. Hello, buddy. Yes, yours. He's a good boy. scissors. You looking out the window? Yeah? You got something on your nosy. I got it. I think I got it. He's a good boy. He loves looking out the window, don't you? You just love it. A little bit of some Bible study of the decaf coffee while I'm waiting for my video to upload so I can edit. Got a little got a little candle, my highlighters, and my Stanley. So let's start studying. What are you doing? What are you doing? You're funny, bud. Yes, you are. Good morning, everyone. So I just got done getting ready. I'm now going to be making my breakfast here, and then getting my lunch prepared for work, and then I will be heading to work. And at lunch, hopefully I'll get to read a couple chapters of my book. I am almost done. I read 2 chapters last night. I would have been able to finish it, but I was so tired. Like, the night before I didn't get a whole lot of sleep, and so I was just out. So I'm hoping that I can finish the book today, and then hopefully get a few more clips in, and then probably finish the vlog. So stay tuned, guys. It's gonna be probably a long day for me at work, but you won't get to see that. So I will see you after. Hi, friends, and welcome to the end of the vlog. So I didn't get to read any of my non-fiction book that I said I was going to read, but that's okay, because I did finish Secrets of Azoria. I do have to say, the beginning, it had me really intrigued, and then the middle, it kind of like lulled for me a little bit. The pacing and the plot wasn't getting it, like, I don't know how to say it. It just wasn't, I wasn't intrigued anymore. And I think that was partially why I didn't want to, like, finish the book. But I pushed through, and I'm glad I did, because the ending was really, really good. And it makes me definitely want to read the second one, just because of some things that were revealed at the end. So I will be keeping an eye out for the second book in this series. I'm not sure if it's a duology or if it's like a trilogy, but I am looking forward to the second one. Hopefully she fixes the pacing a little bit, and I kind of want more of the romance. There was just a little bit in there. It wasn't heavy, because this is not like a heavily plotted romance. It was more of a subplot, but in my personal opinion, there needed to be more of that subplot. So hopefully we get that in the second one, and hopefully we get a little bit more of her friends, which I wanted to learn more about. And I also want to learn more about the like CIA type secret society or secret agency or something that is in this book as well, or this world. So I'll be keeping an eye out for this. But thank you guys for clicking and watching my vlog. I really appreciate it. Let me know if you didn't like it, or if you did like it, and what you want me to change or add or anything like that. I'm hoping I can do more of these. I do enjoy vlogging. I'm just not good at it. So it's like sparse, like you know, I don't know, you get things here, you get things there. I do a little bit of reading, but you know, it is what it is. So yeah, well, thank you guys. I appreciate it. Don't forget, like, subscribe, and be good people.
When you feel it's hopeless, when you think that you lost, oh, I will take your hand and we'll rise up from the dust.